No, baby, I don't want to play catch. You eat your oatmeal, and I don't want to. Thank you. Um, just tapping in today. Um, with this day two TWA uh wash and go. But yeah, just what you talking about a wash and go, Kai? But yeah, I just wanted to tap in. My son is literally repeating everything I'm saying. Um, but yeah, just wanted to tap in and uh speak about my thoughts today. Um, I'm realizing, like, I was just watching some videos that are on this page, that like when this page was a relationship page, and looking at some of the stuff that we were talking about, and just where I was as a person, and my ability to advocate for myself, my ability to communicate my wants and needs and boundaries, and um, emotional status. And I just realized, like, I've grown a lot. Like, I've really grown a lot. And I think that is showing me the importance of me, one, doing these videos every day and tapping in and just talking about what I think about my healing journey and how it could possibly help other people's healing journey, especially people that are just starting out, trying to seek healing and emotional balancing, and learning how to create boundaries that work for your life. But I'm able to see my growth, and I'm able to see, like, dang, I was not talking like how I'm talking now. I didn't think how I am thinking now. And it's so crazy how, like, your mindset can change based off the circumstances that you're in, the people that you're around, and the spaces and places that you're at. And so I was just observing, like, I okay, so I'm gonna just say it. It's really interesting when people are in relationships. To me, now that I'm not in a relationship, it's interesting when people that are in relationships, because I think sometimes it's really hard to see um, exactly who you are when you're in a relationship, because you're with someone, and their wants and needs and the things. Hindsight, yep. Um, it's really hard to be like, oh, I like doing this, I like doing that, I like, all the things that you used to like. I don't want to shoot basketball, baby, you're supposed to be eating your oatmeal. But it's always 2020. But when you are in a relationship, it's so hard to see some of the signs that are, and I think it's because of, like, like, you be in love, or you know, y'all just are like tight or at the time, and then you throw in the factor of, like, physical intimacy, and sometimes it's really hard to realize, like, this actually isn't what you want, and it's actually not healthy. And I think it's also easy for everyone around you to see, like, that ain't gonna work, or that she ain't the right one for him, or he ain't the right one for her. But while you're in it, it is extremely difficult. So I've been, like, just thinking about my life and thinking about, like, how could I have changed that, or how could I have, or what could someone have done that would have helped me, like, snap out of it and be like, nope, this is not going to work, and you need to move on. Because as a woman who is growing older, I'm a mother now, and I'm just, like, reflecting on my life, and I'm like, how you can't see the forest from the trees, you're too close to see the problem. Man, that's you preaching facts. But yeah, it'd be really hard, and I just wish that there was some type of way or some type of formula, um that you were able to kind of view and be like, oh, I'm not where I want to be. This is not what I actually want. And so what the conclusion that I came to was that it's really important to journal. And not only is it, I don't want to play catch right now, Kai. No, I don't want to play catch. Um, it's really important to journal. It's really important to have, like, even just how I'm doing right now, a video log of what you want, like, before you start dating somebody, before you're in a relationship, or before, just, you don't even have to necessarily be in a relationship, but, like, Just Kai, I don't want to play catch. Don't throw the ball at me. I'm not playing. I don't want to play catch right now. Um, but I think having that log of like, all right, I got a journal entry. My journal entry, like say you do a journal entry every year on your birthday, right? And then of course you're journaling every day as well. But say you every year for your birthday you do a journal entry that speaks about what you want for your life that year, what you, your goals, your aspirations, your dreams, all these different things, right? Very, 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 very detailed version of this, like to the T, what you want to eat every day, your routine, your daily routine, the people you want to interact with, financial goals, all the way down to the number. You know, even if it's like body weight goals, all the way down to the number and the fat percentage, everything, just very, very detailed, so that you can go back to that and be like, say 6 months in the year, and you're looking at it and you like, damn, I'm not hitting none of these and I'm not able, and then you're able to do like a process of like, okay, well, why am I not able to do this? Why am I not able to you know, complete this goal or complete this task? And yeah, I think that is something that I have been lacking, as far as I did that for years and it kind of organized my life. Yeah. And so I think, you know, me looking back, I know that that's something that I was lacking. And so even right now, I'm really grateful that I've just been even doing these videos and talking about my life and my healing journey, because just even the couple videos that I did last year and the previous years, I'm able to look at those and I can see a major difference. I can see a major difference in the way that I talk, the way that I am, what I want, who I am. I'm turning back into my original self, the girl. Yeah, yep, I need to, so I've been doing the video logs, which is really dope to see, because it's just even my mannerisms are different, and like I look different, my face look different, just I don't know. But I also want to get better with actually writing down in a journal, but the video journaling has been easier for me as of lately. And yeah, I'm able to see like a major difference. So, you know, I'm just grateful that I've actually been able to do that. And then today that I was actually able to reflect and be like, dang, I have, you know, I have changed, and I am I'm growing. I'm getting better. I'm growing and learning, becoming a little bit more emotionally stable. Um and I wouldn't have been able to see that had I not looked back on those videos and looked and been like, damn, like you completely different. The way I was stumbling over my words and couldn't figure out what I wanted to say. And like I said, I was in a relationship at the time, so I was kind of tippy toeing and trying to make sure I wasn't saying things that were going to be offensive or start an argument. And just little stuff like that over time can really change you into somebody who you don't even know. And I realized like how much anxiety I had around like someone else's feelings, and making sure that I didn't say the wrong thing so that it wouldn't end up in an argument, or you know, just weird vibes in us, like, you know, not getting along, or stuff being tense. And so now, um it's also, it's okay, like, so even me reflecting, right, like the reflection isn't making me like change instantaneously. I am constantly, like, daily having to live my life in a way that I want to live my life in order to see like consistent change, and that really takes time. And even if I'm able to pinpoint like, oh, like my nervous system is a wreck, or I've been doing this and that, and you know, I'm still recovering from, you know, feeling anxious every day, or I'm still recovering from choosing my words very wisely, even though I still choose my words wisely because I don't want to offend anyone. But I think, you know, sometimes it can be overkill. And so, you know, it still takes time, even though I am, you lose your ability to feel expressive after a while. That's how you lose yourself. Exactly. And I realize so many people in relationships lose yourself. And so as I'm sitting here and I'm a single person, right? no real intentions to like date for real, uh date date, but like definitely would be open to like, friends and like meeting up and getting together and like exchanging conversations, stuff like that, but nothing like too serious, right? And not nothing like casual and messy either. Just let's just be clear on that. But it really makes me think about, okay, well, how do you approach a new situation and make sure that the same things that happened in the last situation that you were in never happen again? Because when I tell you I don't got it in me, I don't got nothing left. I have nothing left. All I have room for is goodness. You can do it, baby. You can do it. Goodness, joy, peace. Yeah, hang out and platonic. Yes, platonic. Um, but I want to make sure that I only make room for peace, joy, happiness, compatibility, uh, spiritual connection. And I was just talking to my friends the other day, and I was like, "How do you know? How do you know if you get back in another relationship? How do you know that you won't do the same things? Because, like I said, when you're intimate with someone and y'all kissing, and it's like emotions is running high, then it's like sometimes it's hard to really get caught up. So I don't know. I'm really thinking that, for one, speaking to people and talking about like having a therapist, for one, so that it's somebody that can hold you accountable for the things that you're saying that you want in the relationship. And if you are entering into a relationship, regardless of if it's like, oh, they so cute, or they, we have so much fun together and da 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 da, but then you name all this other stuff that they don't have, right? And that they're not living up to, and then your therapist, or even sometimes your friends, maybe if you're able to listen to your friends in that way, but maybe they're able to say, well, what what are they replacing? Because they're not doing this, and they're not giving you this, and this is what you said you wanted in the relationship, and that's not what's happening. So why are you staying? Why are you still here in this relationship? And so that, as well as the journaling and the reflection, and going back to your journal and going back to your reflections, and aligning that. If you're not at peace with them platonically, you'll not feel at peace with them in other areas. That's a fact. I know that for sure. Um, yep. And so, and yes, and also, I know it can be hard, like especially when you're physically attracted to someone, but like dating in a way that doesn't involve physical intimacy, I think is really important. And I ain't telling nobody what to do. We all grown. I think that sometimes depending on how you feel at the moment, and depending on what you're strong enough for, you can do whatever you want to do. But I just think that certain things, when you add in certain factors, is really hard to have good judgment, especially for folks who are learning how to have better judgment when it comes to relationships, friendships, and the people that you have around you. If you weren't necessarily given like lots and lots of examples as a child or as a youth, or you didn't grow up in a home where you had two parents and you saw how relationships are supposed to look, or have really good examples of what relationships are supposed to look like I said, sometimes you could just get lost in the sauce and be just gone. And then it really starts to get to the point to where it's like, all right, hold on, I was just talking to this person on and off for all of my 20s, then I was talking to this person for all of my 30s, and your life just starts to fade away. And the people that you're giving up time and space are literally sucking you dry and sucking your vitality. And you're morphing and changing and becoming someone that you did not want to be, because these people are in your life, and they are, you're morphing into somebody that is them plus you. And so, yeah, those are my reflections for today. I'm really just learning how to reflect. I'm learning how to reflect. I'm learning how to always have somewhere locked away, whether it be my journal, whether it be video logs, to always have a place where I can reflect and I can go back and look and be like, no, this isn't what you said you wanted. You said you wanted this, 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 and that. And not allowing the feelings that you have, whether they be emotional or just physical chemistry feelings, not allowing those feelings to deter you from what you actually want for your life. Physical intimacy creates a connection, and you have to be extremely careful about how you want to connect in that level. Exactly. Yep. Um, so yeah, I think it's just really important to have that reflection and always have a log of your feelings, your emotions, and the things that you want. I think it's also, it goes hand in hand with your own healing journey. And I think that's why, if you're not healing or if you're not working on yourself, that you shouldn't be dating. Honestly, you really shouldn't be dating, because um that version of you, if you decide like, oh, I actually want to be a better person, that version of you, that the unhealed version of you, probably wouldn't date the person, that you're with. And so um basically, hold on, let me send this to her. Basically, if you get with somebody and you are the unhealed version of yourself, and then you start working on yourself, and then you like, god damn, what the hell was I doing? You shouldn't have been talking to nobody. You should have been working on yourself. And I think once you start to work on yourself, you start to realize like, oh, I actually want this. You notice all the different things that you actually want, that you didn't even have capacity to think about, because you were just trying to survive. So now it's like, dang, I actually want someone that takes a walk every morning. There's a saying in therapy, injured people who get into another relationship and bleed all over them. Woo, damn. Yeah. Yep, I feel that. And it's true. And I'm guilty of that. And um I'm guilty of that. I I don't want to say, let me not say guilty. I'll wait, Kai, I'm almost done. I'll shoot with you in a little bit. But I am guilty of being in relationships and not being well enough to actually be in a relationship, but because of my fear to be alone, and my fear of, not thinking that I could survive on my own, or needing the companionship, especially when you a place like the Bay Area that is expensive as hell, and you're like, I don't want to pay this rent on my own. And so, people get in relationships and situationships for so many different reasons that, you didn't need to be in. I think with a little bit of patience, understanding, and like just self-reflection, and learning that, you know what, I actually do got a lot more healing to do before I actually approach any other situation where I am being with someone else. I think that's important. And yeah, yeah, I think that it's important to heal and be healed. And I'm not saying that it's like, because I think sometimes it's really hard to say like healed, like you are healed, because life is that um different things that you're gonna struggle through, right? And so I'm not saying that you can't find somebody. What you need help with, just use your words. What you need help with? You want me to help you get the ball? You need water? It's water right here. It's oatmeal right here. It's all the things that you need. Let me get the ball for you. Um, but not saying that you can't grow through stuff with people, because I do think that, um, you know, uh, you can meet somebody, y'all could be still working on yourselves, and then y'all grow, and then it'd be a beautiful situation. But I think that when it comes to like now where I am, I have no toleration for any BS. Like, if you cross a boundary, if you don't keep your word, if you if you're not growing, and if your words don't match your actions, it's just zero tolerance, zero, zero, zero tolerance. No one is ever healed. We develop better coping exactly when we're dealing with live issues. Yep, facts. So like I think yes, yes, we can, but it's just the, oh, like I'm going through this or I went through that, and my family's like this and that. It's that trauma bonding that is toxic. It's that part. And like, like, yes, we people can come to the situation like, yes, I have work to do, yes, I'm growing. But when it's like, oh, we got the same kind of hurt, we got the same kind of scars, look, we got matching trauma. Like, ain't it? It's not it. And I realize that now. And I'm also very, 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 very grateful for what I went through in my relationships, family relationships, friendship relationships. I'm grateful for it all because at the end of the day, I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't have learned what I needed to learn now, had I not experienced that. So I'm not bitter. I was bitter at one point. I definitely was. There was a couple month period where I was like, F all of this shit. And I just was hella pissed off and mad and bitter. And so now that I'm over that side and I'm on the other side of the mountain, I just have gratitude. Really, I'm really grateful that I experienced it because I have a better view of who I am. I feel more confident in who I am because I experienced those things and I survived, and I'm smarter. I'm more emotionally in tune, and like I said, I have a lot of tools, and I have also examples of what I don't want and what I will not accept in another relationship. And I'm better. I'm just better because of it. So I'm grateful for everything that I've been through, and I'm gonna continue to keep growing. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to be in and I don't want to have to learn from another situation. I don't. And so I'll wait until it's right. And even if that means being alone, I think also, I am learning to be okay with just being by myself and loving on me and having my time to spontaneously go and do what the hell I want to do. And also just eat snacks for dinner. I don't have to cook dinner for nobody or I don't have to like go back and forth and figure out what do you want to eat. Like, so that has really, it's been really cool to just kind of like enjoy me and enjoy my alone time and focus on my career, focus on my dreams and my goals, get back to music, get back to my business and pour into my business. And I can do that whenever I want to because I don't have to really consider anyone else's, schedule or like what they got going on right now. And I'm not saying that that's not cool, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. And I think loving healthy relationships are amazing because I see that the support that you're able to receive, whether it be like emotional support, physical support, or just them. I really value support in business things. Like that's something that I really value, someone that I can kind of like brainstorm with and talk to about business ideas and creative ideas. I really, really, really appreciate stuff like that. But and so I appreciate the healthy relationships that I have access to or that I see my friends that have healthy relationships. I'm really I really love that for them, and I really appreciate it for them, and glad that they are receiving that type of support and love. But like I said, I'm also okay with just being by myself and working on myself, and also building up my strength and my confidence in myself to be able to make it and survive on my own. Yes, I have a village around me, but I'm saying like as far as like relationship and intimacy, I'm okay. I am okay, and I didn't know, and I didn't think that I would be okay. I was like, how am I gonna do everything? How am I gonna do this? And how am I gonna, raise my son and blah blah blah? Like, and now it's like, girl, you're fine. You're perfectly fine. Um, yes, you could use a little more help, but I'm becoming stronger. I'm becoming stronger, and not in a way where black women just got to be strong and black women got to be doing everything. But I'm becoming strong in the ways of advocating for myself and knowing when too much is too much and when I'm too tired and um when I think me being single this time has really helped with me learning to speak up for myself. As you can see, I am here on YouTube speaking up for myself and talking about my healing journey. Well, the key is to find someone who is secure enough to let you be who you are. Exactly. Exactly. And if you can't, I literally just gave a young person that same advice a few weeks ago, and I told her, if you, because she was going back and forth between two people, and I said, talk to the person who allows you to be your most authentic self. Be Do that. And so yeah, I'm learning, and like I said, I'm growing, and I'm learning to speak up for myself, which is something that um I had a problem with it because the way that I would speak up for myself would always lead to me being angry and in tears or like cussing somebody out versus like me being able to say what I need to say and speak up and advocate for myself in a calm manner. I think that I've gotten a lot better with speaking and just not making it such a big deal, but just a matter of fact. I have to speak up for myself. I have to advocate for myself, even if it's just the smallest things. So that's what I've been learning in this, singlehood journey that I'm on right now. And like I said, it's been really dope. And I think that I've never been here. I remember like being really depressed in my single times before in my life and just feeling like, oh, I need somebody to talk to. I needed this, I needed that, and I want this and I want that. And it's like, girl, enjoy your peace. Enjoy your peace. Enjoy your private time. Enjoy the time to do what the hell you want to do. Be up under your cover, twiddling your toes, wiggling your toes, and just chilling. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all in all, I'm grateful at the end of the day. And yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for tapping in. I appreciate you tapping into this conversation, Mark. And I am going to post this live, so hopefully somebody will be able to come in here and tap into some of the things that were said and it resonate with them and they're able to pull things away from this conversation. But that was my 2 cents for today, and like I said, at the end of the day, I'm just tapping into gratitude. Big, big, big gratitude. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. I'll be back